So, before I begin, first off, you're probably wondering why this is, like, several days late. Well, I was going to do the review, but unfortunately my Netflix hadn't been paid, so I had to wait a couple days till that was taken care of. And I was busy at the time. So, what do you know? Better late than never. So here's my review of Voltron Legendary Defenders Season 5. And let me just say right off the gate, this was a hell of a lot better than Season 4. If you guys remember, I wasn't the biggest fan of Season 4. And there were some moments in here that made me go, I'm not feeling that. But, the good definitely outweighed the bad, in my opinion. But, yeah. So this story is more or less, the overarching story is Lotor taking the throne, and the Galra Empire is slowly descending into chaos. Before I go any further with that, I will advise that this is going to have some spoilers, so if you still have yet to see Voltron Season 5 or all the way through it, I'll give you guys a couple seconds to back out now. Okay, if you're still here, I'm guessing you want to be spoiled. So, the reason why the Galra Empire is descending into chaos is because Lotor, in a pretty balls-to-the-wall, almost Dragon Ball Z fight, because there's a moment where Zarkon, powers up Dragon Ball Z style. The Lotor has slain Zarkon, and now the Galra Empire has no leader, and Lotor wants to become the new emperor, but the several Galra factions are fighting amongst themselves to gain, to gain power. It's very much like when the Galactic Empire was, when Emperor Palpatine was gone, and all the Moffs and governors were fighting amongst themselves, even when Thrawn had power, but until Thrawn came in, and all the Emperor clones from or if you want to go by new canon, Gallius Rax showed up and wiped them all out and laid the groundwork for the First Order. But I was going for more of the Legends form of it. Anyway. So, like I said, this season was a lot better. I will say that I still don't trust Lotor. I haven't trusted him since he's been around, and he's been talking about, oh, I want peace and all that, and I was like, yeah, like how you took a piece off of Narti when you decapitated her. The second you found out Hagar, was looking through everyone, was spying through her, yeah. Also, the ending of this season made me go, yeah, I'm still not feeling your intentions, because you are a silver-tongued man. You have a silver tongue, Lotor. So I still don't fully trust him. And I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's just like Prince Zuko," and I'm like, yeah, but Zuko had an amazing story arc and was one of the best characters to ever, one of the best character arcs in any, not just animation, but in TV period. So, and yeah, Lotor didn't really have that. Lotor just decided, hey, let's hang out, Voltron, and yeah, this is just another game. He's playing the long game here. But yeah. Also, I'm gonna come out and say it right now, guys. I still don't like Pidge. I really don't. And a lot of the problem, in the first episode, when her and Matt discover that their father's still alive, they go rushing off, even though Allura and Shiro tell them, no, wait, we'll go out, we'll all go out together, but no, it's fine, we'll run off as usual, just like Pidge did last time, and yeah, they get caught in the crossfire, and Pidge and everyone else nearly gets killed, and it's only by dumb luck do they survive. And again, she doesn't get called out on it. She does it twice when, let's sell out Lotor, even though Zarkon cannot be trusted no matter what. She doesn't think, and no one calls her out in her bullshit. It's not, and it's the same thing, because it pissed me off, and I'll talk about it in Season 4, when she ran off to go find her, to follow a lead on her brother, she basically ran off, and even though they said to Keith, hey, we need you to pilot the Black Lion, even though, yeah, you're trying to find out about your family and all that, and try to help out, bring stability, but, we'll punish Keith, but we won't punish Pidge. What in the actual ass? Yeah, so Pidge is not one of my favorite characters. Also, we don't get a lot of Keith, but what we do get in here is awesome, of him finally meeting his mother, who, by the way, the moment I saw Keith's mother, I went, hey, how you doing? Because she's a purple MILF. I am not even joking. Yeah. I can't be the only one who thought that. The moment they saw, there needs to be a parody. Someone needs to do an animatic of Stacy's mom, but with Lance trying to get with Keith's mom. I'm just saying, like, I'm giving you gold here, Voltron fan community. I'm giving you absolute gold here. Plagana's mom has got it going on. Yeah, I went there. Now you... Anyway, I'm getting off topic. A lot of the other stuff, like Hagar forming an alliance with with Voltron, excuse me, with Lotor's other former generals, Aksha, Izor, and Zethrid, who have pretty much become the Mei, Ty Lee, and Azula of this show, but with a lot less character development. And I was actually, like, multiple times, I was like, please don't kill them off, I actually like these characters. But they're pretty fun, and I like the whole machinations of what's going on with Hagar, and, you know, obviously she's looking through fake Shiro, as we all kind of figured, and she has this revelation that we all knew from fucking Season 3, which is, she's Lotor's mom. She has this revelation, it's like, oh my god, I'm Lotor's mom, even though I could be nothing else. Also, Shiro's starting to realize what we've also realized from Season 3, which is, that's not the real Shiro. And yeah, and it's also harkens further to the point of Shiro, of Lance seeing what I can only imagine is the real Shiro, and that's really cool. Also, I'm hoping that they don't, you know, end this storyline, because it looks like Lance, they're kind of giving out these subtle hints of Lance being the next leader of Voltron. Like, you see him getting into a more leadership role. You see him, you know, really taking on a lot of, giving a lot of great points. It's still Lance, don't get me wrong. He's still Lance. But, you know, we wouldn't have it any other way. But Lance, you're slowly starting to see that. But hopefully, they won't drop that storyline just like they did with Keith being the leader of Voltron. Like, drop that like a hot potato. So, hopefully, you know, you fucking stick with this and make, you know, and have Lance be slowly stepping into more and more leadership. Because, yeah, he unlocks this sword, so I guess they're building him up to be like Space King Arthur or something. That's what that's my headcanon right now. King Lance Pendragon or some shit. I don't fucking know. Anyway, so hopefully they won't drop that, you know, storyline like they've dropped the whole Keith as leader thing. Among other things that goes on here, it was kind of interesting to see, you know, it's kind of see where the Galra storyline's going, in that, you know, they're fighting amongst themselves, and it looks like we're building up to a war between Earth and the Galra, because, yeah, that's what I've been thinking this series is going to end, is a war, you know, either the penultimate season is going to really focus on them going to Earth, or the final season's going to be, or the final episodes are going to be the war between Earth and the Galra. That's what I've always thought of, so it's nice to actually see that's where it looks like it's going, is that the Galaxy Legion is going to be learning to gear... Hopefully they'll listen to, you know, the guy that's been gone for a couple of years, and realize, oh, hey, there's alien life forms out there. So yeah, the Galaxy Legion, or whatever they're called, that's what it looks like we're dealing, is that this final season or final episodes might be the, the Galra coming to Earth to take on, to essentially conquer it. The other thing I'm curious about is what to do with this, where is still, Shiro? I'm convinced he's just energy now, and fake Shiro is now like an inherent spy for Hagar. Again, to the fucking surprise of no one, that's not, that ain't our Shiro. So, I'm really wondering where they're going to go next. And this was a lot, this didn't have a skippable episode. Remember in Season 4 we had that completely fucking useless episode with Karan, choreographing all these shows? And how I said, yeah, this serves no purpose, let's just skip it. There is a moment in here in one episode called Bloodlines, which features, Keith discovering that, yeah, he finds his mother, and Lotor and Allura are, investigating how to find more quintessence. But yeah, there is a storyline with Pidge, Hunk, and Lance reprogramming a sentry, which was stupid, and you could skip over those parts because it serves nothing. But thank God it's not like an entire episode. I will say that, they spare us an entire, not giving that us for an entire fucking episode. We get to see, what was I going to say? But yeah, the whole thing with, bringing back Sendak, as well as all these other warlords, and one of them called, I can't remember his name, but yeah, he traveled the further reaches. So I was like, man, did you go to the unknown regions and fight, and fight the Yuzan Vong? That's what I have in my head canon. You can't change it until otherwise. And hopefully they'll bring back the secret weapon that he discovered, which is like looks like a Doomsday-like monster. So that's going to be awesome, and hopefully, again, they'll pick up on that. So yeah, a lot better season. There were some problems here and there, and again, like I said, I don't fully trust Lotor. The death of Zarkon was a major surprise, and in the second episode, no less. Yeah, the second episode of this season, Zarkon gets taken out, but I wouldn't put it past them to find a way to bring him back in some way. But yeah, Lotor, still don't trust him. I haven't trusted him since, since the get-go, since this whole alliance thing started. He's just probably Palpatining the whole, all the Paladins. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, a really good season. Really enjoyed. There's so much fluid action in here. The storytelling was so much better than Season 4. If you haven't guessed yet, Season 4 was not one of my favorite seasons, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can agree with me on that. But this was a major step up in the right direction. I am so excited to see where Season 6 is going to go. So anyway, you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of Voltron Season 5? Did you guys like it, hate it? Comment below, let me know, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later.